Hello, gamers, and welcome to the first ever episode of GG News. I am your host, Gus Mangoose Perez, bringing you the latest and greatest in all things gaming for the casual gamer, such as yourself. Today, we're going to have some interesting segments. First segment will be microtransactions in the EA gaming universe, things like FIFA. For our second segment, we will have an interview with the mysterious, the infamous HACKERMAN. And to top it off, we will be talking about the rise of indie gaming. Stay tuned, make sure to watch, make sure to like, and make sure to subscribe to GG News.
So we welcome you inside GG News. My name is Gabriel Gonzalez, also known as Cheddar, and today we will dive into the deep world of microtransactions in FIFA EA Sports and their intriguing ties into politics. Joining me is gaming journalist and analyst Mono EA. Mono, it's a pleasure to have you here. Thank you.
Cheddar, my friend, it is fantastic to be here.
So let's get down to the basics. Microtransactions in FIFA. What are they, and why is there so much controversy behind them?
Microtransactions, in particular, lets players spend real money on digital packs of cards, especially in the Ultimate Team mode. That it is a constituency is particular because these purchases are from gambling. Don't know what you will get. There have stories where about kids spending hundreds of money chasing after cards. A model many criticize exploits players as cards and customers in protected loans.
And how does this connect to broader political discussions?
The best question this is the best question any gamer can have. First, there is an issues and regulations. Either not, this lot of boxes constituting of gambling. It is a debate of many countries. For example, in Belgium has banned outright, while in countries like the UK are still debating the decisions. The highlights of all governments balance corporate freedoms against consumer protections. Is a fundamental political debate for us.
It's interesting. And does this go beyond regulation into economic or social issues?
Of course, FIFA microtransactions reflect a global health inequalities. Thus, the disposable income players will have certain advantages created. They pay to wins dynamics, and it reflects more on a considerable critique of neoliberal politics, whereby accumulative wealth result in systematic inequalities. To this extent, it can become a very small model of actual economic system.
Now, let's talk about solutions for balance. Are we seeing any progress in addressing these issues?
There are like legislature particular in Europe are increasing public awareness. However, the gaming industry has formidable lobby power. The essential thing of this frame both consumer rights and youth protection issues, and so you can build a broader coalitions for freedom, for reform. Yeah, for reform.
And the last question, Mono EA, where does YouTube fit in as a platform to this conversation?
YouTube is a pivot. It is a space where gamers and critics share stories and raise awareness and push it for change. In all fairness, the creators are facing issues regarding the algorithm and bias, monetization pressures that can influence all these stories are shared. But overall, it is a powerful tool for democratization and conversation.
Thank you so much for your time, Mono.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. And to our viewers, what do you think? Get a comment below.
And welcome back to GG News. It is Cheddar.
for the second time. And alongside me, we have a notorious hacker by the name of HACKERMAN.
Hello.
For the first time. And video games. We all love to play them. It brings out so much fun in the child within us. But whenever we do play these video games, we may come across hackers and cheats and exploits which may expedite that. So, for this interview, I just have a lot of questions for this man. And HACKERMAN, I just want to say it is a pleasure to have you here.
HACKERMAN does not shake hands.
Tough crowd. Okay, so HACKERMAN, I just wanted to ask, why do you hack in video games?
Why does HACKERMAN hack, Cheddar? Because HACKERMAN is better than you. HACKERMAN is the ultimate gamer in the universe, mayhaps. I hack so I can beat you. I hack so I can be top of leaderboard. I hack so I can feel better about myself when I sleep in my mother's basement, Cheddar. That is why I hack.
And you heard it here, folks, from the basement dweller. So, do you care about ruining the experiences of other gamers?
HACKERMAN doesn't give a damn about the other gamers. What has the other gamers ever done for HACKERMAN? He's a solo gamer. I play multiplayer to bully other gamers, okay? HACKERMAN is a one-man army. There's only one person in HACKERMAN's world, and that's me and my Hatsune Miku body pillow, okay? That's all a man ever needs, honestly.
I'm gonna also add on to that question that you don't feel like guilty at all, like when you are okay then.
Why should I? Do you feel guilty?
Well, I've never done anything that you have, and if I were to,
Because you're weak.
oh, okay.
HACKERMAN's strong.
2.
All right, so I think we're all curious in this sense. Where do you get your hacks?
What are my hacks? You gonna try hacking now? Is that what you're asking? Or
I
you
just
or
might.
you just trying to dox me. You're just trying to dox where I get my information. I'm just messing with you. HACKERMAN gets his hacks at www.hackermanhacks.com. Go to code HACKERMAN for 20% off your hacking mods. I can get you 2 hours of Black Ops 6 mods for $200. Yes, that's how much average people spend for hacks. And HACKERMAN loves that. HACKERMAN gets his hacks for free. That's because HACKERMAN makes his own hacks, Cheddar. I don't buy my hacks, I sell my hacks because I'm the top of the leaderboard. I'm the alpha male, Cheddar. Are you the alpha male, Cheddar?
Your breath's getting a little too hot right here. You might need to back it up a little bit. Back it up.
Back it up.
Thank you. And I think everyone wants to know, do these companies care in the fact that you are using these hacks?
He said, these companies don't care, Cheddar. HACKERMAN is, in fact, kind of making them money, you know, because when you hear this publicity that the famous HACKERMAN is on their game, you know, you hit on the news, HACKERMAN's online, you hit on the Reddit, you know the Reddit?
I am aware of Reddit.
I'm glad you're aware of Reddit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people say HACKERMAN hacking, you get more attention to the game. HACKERMAN is a walking billboard, okay? These companies don't give a damn about my hacks. They give a damn about my publicity. Ruining their fun. These games ruin their own fun with stuff like microtransactions and pay-to-win skins and battle passes, okay? HACKERMAN is just a man that gives out hacks. I'm helping these companies. They just don't know it yet.
Interesting take. And then, do you have any last words, HACKERMAN? Any last words regarding just hacking and just exploiting these games?
Did HACKERMAN mention he's better than you?
And that'll wrap things up. So I think at the end of the day, what we all understood is that we don't want to be like
HACKERMAN.
this guy. Freaking weirdo. But we also heard today that companies today, despite the AAA reputation that they have, are doing little against these so-called hackers and are still facing these different problems with exploits in video games. What the heck is that about?
What's up, guys? Koki Kohler here, and I know the segments that you guys just saw were a little bit distressing, a little bit intimidating, but boy, do I got the solution for you because I've been in your guys' shoes for a while, and I got something that has helped me out in this time of need. That is an indie game. So what is an indie game? Indie games are basically games that are made by individual developers, whether that be just one person or a small group. And the reason why indie games have gotten so popular, there's actually a surge of YouTubers and streamers that are deciding to try more niche titles because a lot of people are gaining this sort of appreciation for more niche titles in the sense that they're really not looking forward to a lot of AAA games at this point and are looking for something new. Indie games already have been very popular and have already revolutionized the gaming industry. Minecraft, Five Nights at Freddy's, Cuphead, all of those games have started from either an individual or a really small team and have grown to massive titles. So now let's go over why these games are so good for the new gamer, especially if you're on a budget. Now, the AAA game, usually from what I remember, and even now, it's like $60. There's no way that you can just spend your wallet on all that at one time in order to enjoy a bunch of games. Thankfully, when it comes to indie games, prices are extremely affordable for the average gamer because the developer's budget, of course, are relatively low. In fact, I remember looking at the Steam market recently and just seeing that a lot of the indie games that I saw were around like $5-6. Like, it is incredibly affordable. It is absolutely amazing. In fact, the reason why it's affordable is because there's the elements of games such as like the graphics, scales, size of content. It's all not really the focus of what these indie developers are trying to push, because that's more what AAA games are trying to do in order to sort of sell their content. What instead indie games are trying to do, indie developers, they're trying to prioritize uniqueness, replayability, stylization. That gives you a lot more fun and a lot more intrigue when it comes to just discovering the next niche title that you're going to get yourself addicted to. And going over to why hackers... So now we're going to get over to why hackers are not present in indie games. So this is basically going to boil down to a few factors. And one factor is that solo games are big right now, super big. I played a few of them myself. They're just fantastic experiences. So you're not going to find a hacker in a solo game. You're the only one playing. You know, there's games that are really popular now, such as like Buckshot Roulette, That's Not My Neighbor, Unpacking. They're just great experiences that you can just, you know, battle it out with some AI. In fact, I think even in this video, we have some really great examples, BattleBit being one that's a bit more multiplayer, which in fact, a bunch of multiplayer games often promote just co-op couch play to enjoy the game together instead of online gaming, which usually is pushed by the AAA studios. You know, you have examples like Gang Beasts, Golf with Your Friends, Phasmophobia, others. It really gives you a sense of just community and just really getting together and really just enjoying the game and not having to worry about, you know, draining your wallet just to be able to play one map of a single game. Or you don't have to worry about hackers ruining the experience because it's just you and your friends. That's all you really need. And speaking of these communities, a lot of these indie games, because they're so niche and because they have to really rely on word of mouth and even YouTubers playing them, a lot of them have very devoted fan bases and smaller communities. It really is a staple of what the gaming community is. It's just coming together to basically enjoy a title with no stress, no greed, no hacking, none of that. And especially when it comes to feedback, developers are able to get them a lot more quickly, and they also just care about their passion projects more than the average AAA developer. So they're able to basically help the game out immediately, almost immediately. And it's incredible just to see that that gaming is more treated like an art rather than just a commodification. So that's it for now. This has been Koki Kohler on the Rise of Indie Games.
One amazing segment today on GG News. We delved deep into microtransactions. We had an interview with the weird guy HACKERMAN. Weird. And we talked about indie gaming. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to keep updated with everything GG. And tune in next week when we get in depth with the Xbox 720. Is it real? I don't know, but let's find out. Logging off, gamers.